everyone, I'm Catherine Lucky. Thanks so much for joining me in this practice of yoga.
Let's begin in a comfortable seat. So just choose to find a cross-legged seated position or any other seated position that works in your body. And start to close your eyes or soften your gaze. Begin to root down into the center of both sit bones and start to lengthen all the way up to the crown of your head. As you begin to anchor deeply into your seat and lift up to the crown of your head, notice the length that's created along your spine. Start to breathe into that space, beginning to draw your awareness to your breath. As you settle yourself here onto your mat, into your body. Let your inhalation begin to fill you up from the base of your spine all the way up to the crown of your head. And as you exhale, let that breath go chest, ribs, belly. Again, inhale to fill up. Exhale, let it go. Continue to breathe steadily in and out through your nose, letting the breath guide you and accompany you on your journey today in this practice of yoga. Let it feel smooth and steady, deep and slow, so that your movements on your mat today can also feel deep, steady, smooth. Today, I invite you to connect with the idea of discovery. Discovery on your mat and within yourself, in your own physical body, your inner landscape. As we connect to this new season of spring, it's a great time to find new beginnings and to just explore. So see if you can bring that idea of a new beginning, exploration, discovery, right here to the center of you. As you inhale, root down heavily to continue to grow up. And as you exhale, pull yourself in a little deeper to the very center of you. Discover what lies within. Take one more big breath in to seal in this intention or your own personal intention. Exhale, let it go. Slowly open your eyes and switch the crossing of your legs so the opposite shin is in front. Start to walk your left fingertips out and stretch your right arm up and over. Find a big side stretch. Anchor down through your left sit bone. Inhale, lengthen out through your left fingertips. Exhale, soften a little deeper. One more full cycle of breath. Inhale, rise all the way back up and crawl your right fingertips out. Stretch your left arm up and over. Breathe in, anchor through your left sit bones, stretch through your left fingertips. Breathe out, soften a little deeper towards the earth. Take another full breath cycle to really create space and soften into it. Inhale, come all the way up, stretch both arms up to the sky. As you exhale, cactus your arms out so your elbows are in line with your shoulders. Take a big breath in, start to peel your heart open, let your arms fall back just a little bit. Exhale, take your right arm under your left and give yourself a big hug and start to round through the spine, belly in to spine. Inhale, open it back up, send your heart forward, belly in, arc through your spine, cactus the arms. Exhale, left arm under, give yourself a big hug and round. Again, just like that, inhale, open it back up. Exhale, right arm under, big hug, round through your spine. Breathe in, open it up, shine your heart forward. Exhale, contract the belly, give yourself a hug and round. One more time each side. Inhale, open it back up. Exhale and contract. Last time, move at your own pace. And then slowly come all the way back to center. Shift your weight forward, come to your hands and knees for your tabletop position. Stack your wrists right underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Press down into your finger pads and your base knuckles. Really let your fingertips grow out like roots from the center of your hands. Notice your neutral spine here as you reach out from sit bones to crown of head. And then slowly begin to inhale, lift your sit bones, soften your belly, pull your heart forward, gaze up. Exhale, chin to chest, belly to spine, round. Cat pose. Inhale, arc through your spine, come back into cow pose. Exhale, lift the belly up, lift the back of the heart and round, cat pose. Take a few more rounds at your own pace, finding flexion and extension along the length of your spine. Slowly come back to center and tuck your right toes out to a 45-degree angle. Start to straighten your left leg long and stay right here. Begin to stack your left hip on top of the right and peel your left arm up. Come into a modified side plank. So your top leg is lifted up to hip height. Top arm stretches straight up to the sky. Or you can slowly start to reach that arm over your ear, lengthen from fingertips to toes. Take a big full breath in. Exhale, slowly come right back to center. As you inhale, sweep your left arm up to the sky. And as you exhale, take the fingertips back behind you. So you're making a big circle and place the hand down to the ground with the fingertips pointing back towards your knees. Do the same thing on the second side. Inhale, stretch the arm up. Exhale, take the fingertips back and land your hand with your fingertips pointing towards your knees. Wrist creases face the top of your mat. As you inhale, send your heart forward, arc through your spine, come back into that cow pose. Exhale, contract the belly, lift up through the back of your heart, cat pose. Keep moving through a couple more rounds of cat-cow. Stretching into your wrists and your forearms. Slowly come back to center. Take your left hand, inhale, sweep it from back to front. As you exhale, place it back to the normal position. Right side, inhale, sweep the arm back. And then exhale, place it back down. Tabletop position. This time, bring your left toes out to a 45-degree angle. Straighten your right leg, start to stack the hips one on top of the other. Peel your right arm up, modified side plank, second side. Push out through the sole of your top foot, maybe stretch your top arm over your ear. Find more length through your side body. Big breath in. Exhale, place everything back down. Again, just like before, inhale, circle your right arm up. As you exhale, place the fingertips down, pointing towards your knees. Second side, inhale, sweep up and open. Exhale, place the hand down. Choose to find cat-cow once more, or start to circle your entire torso in big circles, like you're drawing circles in the air with your spine and your torso. Move in one direction to begin. And then circle in the second direction. Let it feel fluid and organic, exactly what you need in this moment. Allow yourself to just discover what lies within you. Slowly come back to center, and once more, inhale, circle the right arm back. Exhale, place it down to the ground, normal position. Inhale, left arm back. Exhale, place it down, normal position. Tuck your toes, walk yourself all the way to sit back on your heels. You can always untuck your toes if it's a lot of sensation. Otherwise, inhale, stretch your arms up to the sky, interlace your fingers, invert the palms up to the sky. Take another big breath in. Exhale, twist and gaze over to your right. Breathe in, elongate up through your spine. Exhale, pull your belly in and revolve. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, float your hands back down. Once more, inhale, sweep your arms all the way up. Interlace with the opposite thumb on top. As you exhale, invert the palms, push your hands up. Take a big breath in. Exhale, twist and gaze over to the second side. As you inhale, lengthen up through your side waist. As you exhale, revolve the rib cage around the axis of your spine. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, float your hands down. Clear the space around you. Walk your hands back forward into a tabletop position and tap out the tops of your feet. Retuck your toes, lift your knees up off the mat and glide your hips up and back. Find your first downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet, wiggle your hips, turn your heels side to side. Give yourself permission to discover exactly what you need in this moment. Continue to push down through your base knuckles, especially underneath the index finger and thumb. Plug down into your finger pads. Keep a soft bend in your elbows, but then hug your forearms into the midline. Draw your ribs and navel in. Find buoyancy in your upper body as you do so. And then send the energy down the backs of your legs, even if the heels don't touch. Breathe big into your downward facing dog. Exhale, let it go. Take your time, walk your feet all the way up to the top of your space for a forward fold. Bend your knees generously, let your chest hang over your lower body and just allow everything to drape down. You can let your arms dangle or take opposite elbows. Sway side to side or stay with stillness, but keep your knees generously bent so that you can allow yourself to release tension from your lower back space all the way out to the crown of your head. If you've taken opposite elbows, just notice which forearm is in front and switch it, and continue gently swaying side to side. You can shake your head out no, letting that tension release. Nod your head yes. Yes to being right here in this moment on your mat, open to exploration. Slowly come back to center and begin to roll up one vertebra at a time, taking your time to stack hips, heart, and head in one long line for mountain pose. Stand with your feet hips distance apart and parallel, or big toes together, heels slightly apart. Root down through the four corners of your feet, activate the feet, and begin to lift all the way up through the crown of your head. As you do so, feel your inner thighs, outer hips hug in, ribs and navel soften to the spine. Take a big breath in, stretch your arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, pull your belly in, fold all the way to the earth. Bring your fingers to your shins. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen from tailbone to crown. Exhale and fold. Anchor into your feet. Inhale, sweep your arms out to come all the way up to stand. Exhale, hands to heart. Again, half sun A, just like that. Breathe in, stretch all the way up, lengthen your side waist. Exhale, belly into spine, hinge at the hips and fold. Inhale, halfway lift, draw your heart forward, chin back. Exhale, melt. Root into the feet. Inhale, sweep your arms out to come all the way back up to stand. Exhale, hands to heart.